Good afternoon, good morning. This is Mark Johnson, CEO of Loyalty 360. I hope everyone is safe and healthy this week. As 2020 continues to be a unique and challenging year, I hope you are seeing some of the ramping up, increased focus on customer loyalty that we have seen over the last couple of weeks. I wanted to welcome you back to our Top 10 series. As you know, Loyalty 360 is producing a weekly series where we seek prudent and timely insight, analysis, and best practices from a group of recognized and respected thought leaders in customer channel and brand loyalty, hence the Top 10. The first series will be addressing the challenges and opportunities those who are running customer loyalty programs are facing today during this era of COVID-19. These are the challenges that we see as a trade association for the industry from the brands and marketers who comprise our amazing community. Tune in every Friday for a new episode in the series, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave feedback also as to your thoughts, but most importantly, we'd love to know from you topics that you would like to see in the top 10 going forward. This week in Volume 3, we have asked some of our top 10 leaders if they could give one or two pieces of advice to someone who is in charge of a customer loyalty program or customer loyalty effort for a brand today. What would that be? Let's go ahead and take a look.
The way that we are tending to think about it is really to break it down into 3 different steps. One is to recognize that you have to update your understanding of the customer. And what I would say is you focus on not just near-term needs, but the midterm. And thinking of what it means by near-term. If you are shopping, for example, and you're working, and you work with grocery as one of the verticals, across retail and travel hospitality, as well as restaurant. In the grocery setting, it's clearly become an even higher level of need. People are going to the store more than ever because their alternatives, going to restaurants, for example, is something that you no longer can do. And it's, as you move into kind of that phase of where you're also, as a consumer, very concerned about your own health. And as a business, you're concerned about the health of your consumers as well as your employees. You need to recognize that the needs have changed. And so, in talking with, grocery leader, it's not about price and selection right now, as much as it is about, am I safe going into the store? And are you going to have some of the essentials that I need for myself, for my family? And that becomes the overriding concern. And again, it's recognizing that shift in need and focusing on how do you help fill that initial need or that near-term need in a time of crisis. And when I say midterm, what it means is, we are undergoing these rapid changes in behavior. And it's important to recognize those, but also make sure that you're creating a good path for the medium term, that you're not creating unsustainable behaviors or ones that could be detrimental longer term to the customer experience and to your relationship.
If I could give someone running customer loyalty 1 or 2 recommendations right now, I think the first one would have to be this idea that shifting away from just simply transactional messaging in our loyalty programs towards engagement. I think loyalty programs offer such a unique opportunity to engage our customers in a frequent conversation, to capture their attention over time. And loyalty programs need to be so much more than just about how much and how often you transact with a certain brand. Loyalty programs are an opportunity to build that relationship with a customer and learn about them in a way that makes your brand, product, or service hyper relevant and contextually relevant for whatever email or post or offer you're sending to them. I think the second recommendation, outside of shifting from just transactional to more engagement-focused experiences, would have to be this idea that I personally believe that the brands that are going to succeed the most in the future are those that best understand their customers. And loyalty programs offer us such a unique opportunity to engage and learn more about our customers. Whether it's rethinking the survey and the feedback approach that many of us have in our loyalty programs, or whether it's just this idea of progressive profiling and leaning in more on our customers are changing, their interests are changing, and our loyalty program and what content and what offers we send to them should constantly be changing as well. And so I think loyalty marketers that embrace the idea of their customers want engagement more than just simply transactional messaging, and using their loyalty program as a way to best understand their customers more than their competition, I think is going to be really, really productive moving forward.
It's come up with a next best action marketing solution that you can manage. Make it simple but compelling. And instead of trying to come up with 50 different actions or 100 different messages, focus on your top 5. Or maybe your top 10, and really winnow down the consideration set to this minimal winning constellation of next best actions. And usually we find that the data is screaming what those are, and a little data mining that we do can go a long way. Often we're looking at super sticky products, maybe those that are underpenetrated too, that when customers buy them, we see a more habituated shopping cadence, they come back for more, their baskets get bigger, and that's something we want to drive customers to. You can tell that easily with data analytics. Similarly, we might be looking at actions or experiences that have a low cost to the brand to deliver, but have very high perceived value or great reaction on the part of the customer or the member. And those are the solutions that we're looking for too. And just finding a small set of those and mapping each of those actions to a particular customer and getting some campaigns in market. Those can be outbound, those can be inbound, where you rise up to the inflection point and meet the customer. But getting that solution in market starts off a test and learn regimen that's powerful, and it gets you on your way. And there's a snowball effect. You can grow it and you can add more to the constellation as you learn. And that's the way to get going. Start down this path towards personalization.
Well, I would say at this time, it's time to reevaluate your program to vet it, to make sure that it's delivering on what it should deliver. Is it driving engagement? Is it driving meaningful relationships? Is it driving incrementality such as increased average order value, frequency of purchase, deeper product penetration across multiple departments or lines of products or services? So that's really important. The thing too is you really need to determine, especially coming out of this, what can you do to really make your program and your brand essential? How can you add 2 to 3 wow factors to your program? Whether you're offering surprise and delight type gifts, different kinds of experiences, an elite tier for members who stuck with you and showed improved value over the years, but especially during this time when you needed the most. There's just opportunity here for you to really look at your program and say, wow, what can I do differently? What can I do to make my brand and my program essential? And not just do what's easy and convenient for us, but how do we do something that's exceptional? That's the opportunity.
If you're running a loyalty program today, I would tell you the first thing that you need to do is take care of yourself. I'm finding that we're so empathetic today and so emotionally connected, which is really important. But to do that and to be that way, we have to take care of ourselves first and our health, and get good rest and sleep so we can translate that back to our customers now that need us more now than ever. And we have to meet our customers where they are. And every single customer, every single individual that we're working with is in a different place. They have a different rhythm. And so we have to have our energy in order to bring that to them. I think there are new opportunities for new products and new services from a loyalty standpoint as we emerge into this new that is going to be unlike any other time. And so the way I like to say it is we owe it to our customers to bring our best self to the table so we can all rise together. Thank you. I hope everybody's safe and look forward to better times.